Alright. Hold on, let me get music playing. Sup? We're doing this. A little more Planet Coaster. Continuing the Winter Wonderland Park that we continued a few sessions ago. Let me turn the music down. As you'll notice, because of the copyright claims I've been getting on these videos, even though that was listed as a DMCA free source, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hold on. God dang it. Sorry, I'm watching this quality issue that I've been having with Planet Coaster streams. I've been looking for solutions to it. Oh shit, I forgot it. This is actually the soundtrack from a stream I did a long time ago, called Easter Mines: The Lost Souls of Tong Now. That was an interesting game that I've considered doing the sequel for, but right now I'm not really interested in doing it right at this moment. You'll notice we're in Sandbox. Don't worry, we're continuing the same map that I continued last time. Nothing's changing about that. What I am going to be doing is building our first roller coaster blueprint, so I could get an idea going into it what the cost is going to look like. Because the reason that my last park failed is because I took out a shit ton of loans. I'm probably going to have to take out a loan for this park. So I don't want to blow the money trying to do testing and trying to get it exactly right. You know, by you know, physically trying to do it. So I'm instead going to start in a sandbox world, design it, save the blueprint, and then do what I can from there. So let's start by actually trying to make, I don't quite remember exactly what the lake looked like, but I could get a general size of it. It's going to be a very simple Wild Mouse coaster, but we need new rides in the park. Right now it's way too simple. It'll be interesting to try to fit this. I tried to find a way for me to move my creative world into a sandbox world. I couldn't. Actually, I don't know if I couldn't. I wasn't able to find a way to. So I'm just gonna sort of play it by ear. That looks vaguely right. So on the actual map, I have stuff here. This is actually more that way. I'm still getting frame drops. The problem is Planet Coaster eats a shit ton of CPU, and it does it at semi-random intervals. I don't know what that is. Sorry, I'm just ending a bunch of tasks to try to cut down on CPU usage. Like, there's a bunch of shit that doesn't need to be working right now that is absolutely working. I need to come through and clean up the applications on my computer. Forgive the cleanup service going on right now, but I just want to get, you know, things running smoother. Alright, so let's see here. So we're definitely doing a coaster. Let's see if I can find, let's see if Wild Mouse is just, there we go. Wooden or spinning? I think spinning is the better option. Okay, so how are people gonna get on the ride? Damn it. No, it's not actually CPU usage. My CPU usage is fine. I'm just gonna keep an eye on that. So... I want to load it. I want people to be able to see the water, but I also don't want the water to be covered by the ride. So I think it might be better, like, over here. Because over here we have the brain melter thing. Look, it's doing... This is bothering me. Hold on. How many helps I'm fixing that? I'll look into it later. We're gonna have some frame drops for this one. Anyone who, if you have frame drops during the stream, there's no frame drops in the video recording. At least from the ones that I've seen so far. So that's always available. Yeah, something like that. Do I want a wild mouse? The wild mouse would be the best option. I don't really like the mouse theming. Maybe I'll call it caught prey. Actually, that doesn't sound like too bad of an idea. Why can't I put this here? Okay, I can't build there, but like, tell me why. Alright, let me try moving it back a bit. It does not like me trying to build this terrain. Let me try flattening the terrain and see if that fixes the issues. Nope. I did the opposite of what I wanted. Just want this flat. I don't need... That's a bit better. Alright, let's try that out. There we go. Got a lot more room on the wild mouse. Okay. So wild mouses are kind of weird. Interesting history to them. They're not about speed. They're about, you know, it's more about the thrill of feeling like you're about to fall off something. Can I not? I just want to turn it around. That's kind of a steep drop. We just wanted to turn it around. No, I'll just have to go straight up for a while. What I wanted to do was to do a chain up sideways, but that doesn't seem to be an option here. Right, thankfully, wild mouses don't need too much banking issues, because the whole point of the ride is that you're supposed to be banking. No, this isn't what I want. This isn't gonna work out at all. The wild mouse is not the way to go about this. That's the wrong call. Okay, let's remove this. Let's take another look. That doesn't look too bad. So what, it's like two little cars? Oh yeah! This was a horrible business decision from the park that installed it because it had such a low... It was a well-received ride, but it didn't... See, but the problem is that not many people can ride it at a time. And for a more calm coaster, waiting forever for just a standard boring coaster doesn't really go well. kind of interesting card. For all ages, that's a bobsleigh coaster. I don't really want a bobsleigh coaster. It's supposed to be themed after being in a, you know, being a bird. Reverse free fall, and this is all too grandiose. I don't hate this. It's just too big. We need something calmer. Not calmer per se, because it could still be a thrilling ride, but we need something more, I don't know, less big. Like, you see how big that is? I mean, I guess it's just the station. See, that just looks like a big ride. I'm not really interested in that. Oh, is this a launch coaster? Oh, absolutely not. I don't want a launch coaster at all. I think I'm also facing the wrong direction for what I want to do. This is tough. I'm trying to fit... You gotta remember, this is all gonna be inside of a cave. So I gotta think how to fit everything into a cave. That's a lot smaller than I thought it was gonna be. Hold on. Am I crazy or does this... Nah, I am crazy. Maybe a launch coaster is better. Because I could do it, instead of doing it this way, I could have the cave around. Hold on, hold on. Thought just went into my head. Let me look for, I want to see, let me see a launch coaster. Spinning. Suspended. I just had a really good thought. Chain lift. Cable lift, chain lift, chain lift, chain lift. Linear synchronous motor. Chain lift, chain lift. Chain lift, chain lift, chain lift, chain lift, chain lift, chain lift, chain lift. Okay. Can I search by launch? Okay. I don't like the aesthetic of this one. This is a bit big. See, that's not that bad. So instead of having it face the lake, what it could do, it could end coming around the lake. And then we have, hold on. Expand this out a little bit. Okay, we have the tunnel there. That's alright though, because we'll be going through a cave, so it's not really that bad. So I get a bit of speed like you're a bird. Hold on, we're keeping with the bird theming. This is not going to be a kid coaster anymore, unfortunately. So you would still be in the cave right now. So it would actually... Right about here, you would pop out of the cave to the delight of everyone below you. And you'll immediately begin banking. because like a bird, you gotta look. Give a chance to give everyone a view of the park. Let me actually see how fast that actually moves. Oh, just gotta play. Oops. No! What'd I do? Maintenance, I want to build it. There you go. Play. That didn't move as fast as I was hoping for. Can I affect launch speed on this? Yeah, I can. Okay, hold on. Let me go back a bit to here. Target speed, let's bump up to 80. Let's bump up the accelerator. I don't know what that is. Alright, now let's try that. Oops. Actually, that's not too bad. We could do that. Then go into that. And go straight up. And then immediately pull them back down as they exit. So yeah, you're in the cave up till like this point where you fly out. Let's see how that does. Okay, well they're definitely moving faster. Are they fast enough to get over the hill? They are. And it actually had good results too. Okay. I mean, they're dead now, but there's no ride, so. Let's increase this tack length. You don't need to go straight for that long. Maybe a little bit longer than that. Begin banking. Don't need to pull it too wide. We're just going back into where we just were. Alright, so can it make that? Now, it may change in the quality when we have more carts, so we'll have to test it again later. But worst comes to worst, I can shrink down the station size and not have an issue. Perfect. So it goes to there. We hook it straight. And we give a fun little dip. A light panic dip, if you will. At this point, you'll go back into the cave, and maybe we'll theme it. Maybe there will be some sort of creature that eventually you fly by as you're zooming through. Get straight for a bit. Alright. Let's just test how fast I move on that and what the G's are. That's true. That's true. But it's easier for... This is just the setup. Honestly, it's just to get them up the hill quickly. Because I don't want a chain lift. I want something that moves fast. But that is true. That is true. But the real enjoyment's supposed to come right after this part. We have good excitement, but fear isn't good. Which is why we're pretty much immediately going to pull them into some sort of role. How do I want to do this? Eventually. So right now they would still not be seen by other people in the park. This would be a small sort of cave area here. We need to pull them back here, since right here in the standard park is the big giant ride, and I want them to swing by the flat ride come back around, and then do something over the water feature, which actually looks a lot different, and then have maybe one last little hurrah flying back outside around the cave, giving another view of the park as a whole, and then dive back in to come to the end. How do I want to do that? Okay, so please stop shooting carts into the lake. I could just go for a standard corkscrew, but that feels really boring, and honestly I've never been a fan of the standard corkscrew. It's always been a bit of a head slammer of a ride. Inline rolls aren't much better. When I want a loop, I want it long and like I want it to hold on the loop, because if you go through too fast, or if you go through with, you know, too much speed, or if it happens too quickly, it just becomes really painful. I don't even know what some of these are. Batwing wouldn't help. I don't want to go back this way. Or do I? Let's see here. I also have to think about aesthetic with the skyline of the park. Right now, the cave would cover, or this whole area that's going to be enclosed, would cover everything but this. And this is there just so people could get like a, ooh, look, a big ride coming out of the mountain. We have this and a little bit of G's here just to give people a little airtime. I think it needs to move forward a little bit. A standard loop may be my best bet. Nah, that wouldn't work for me. Now that looks a little more interesting, except I don't really want it going off in... Well, actually, because if the ride is right here, then it could actually feasibly... This might actually be the right choice here. Hold on there. Hold on there, incline dive loop. Let's talk for a minute. So would this be seeable? This would be seeable by people at the park as they're walking around in this direction. That works. The theming is about a bird that's currently hunting, so maybe it's swooping around. Would it look ugly? Nah, in fact, it probably would be cool to have a near miss, considering it would reach the roof of the cave right here. How does that compare to the height of the coaster itself? That's actually perfect height. Alright. You got me, inclined loop coaster. Stop that. So we'll give him some time after that. Alright, let's see what we're working with in terms of G-forces and everything. Because if I turn people into mush, it would not look good for the park as a whole. So we hit about 70 there. Not G's. God, not 70 G's, but 70 miles per hour. They hit the first dip. We have a dive. We hit the G's on that little hill. Nice. Oh, like butter. And then they die, but, you know, that's being worked on. That I like. I like that a lot. Alright. This part right here is going to actually be edited once we actually start working on it in-game. As I'm probably going to have to move this section right here to fit with where I put the flat ride. Let's see here. It still needs to go straight for a bit. Do I want to do a roll? Might be too many rolls back to back. Also, I can't even fucking tell what end you end up on. So you're upside down. Oh god, no. I don't like that at all. So that would end with them coming off already banked, which works out kind of well. So I could... Wait a second, are they upside down at the end of that? Hold up. No, I don't want to cut back. How does that come out? Totally upside down. But if I pull them out of it... while banking... Is that gonna be too many goddamn G's? Am I gonna blend people here? Hold on, let's give that a test. Okay, so they make it up there. Decent nausea, decent fear. They have a chill moment to look out over the park, and then we go into the real ride. We got that there. Vertical G-forces get a little crazy there, but I don't think it's deadly yet. Oof. Wow, that actually worked out well. What the hell? Okay. So they'll cut it wide here. Again, this section may be changed in the final version. Once it gets added to the park. So at this point we are actually over, I think, one of the paths. So we'll go ahead. We'll cut it back a little bit. And we'll have a little bit of a hill. To cut a little bit of the speed. For whatever we try next, let me make sure we can actually get over that. And add a few more airtime moments. Okay, go down there. 60 miles per hour. Large nausea increase there. That's all right. All right, perfect. Now we just need some sort of big thing. Actually, cut them this way pretty hard. A little bit harder than I would like, but... I just need to get the back over the water. Actually, I want that to look good from... Not this. Let me change that. Let me take that curve slower. I want to take that curve so I could get... like right... Is that like... Nah. Hold on, I need to work this curve a bit. Again, I'm gonna have to edit this all again when I do it in the actual park. That might be too steep of a bank to make right then and there. Maybe not. Oh yeah, that's too steep. There we go. That's probably got crazy G's. I'll need to look into that. Alright, so I need a big set piece here. Something to do over the water. Not that. So what exactly happens there? Oh, that looks like a fucking nightmare. Does look interesting over the water. Can we get one more thing before I begin attempting to slow everyone down? Something that also looks good after that. Double pretzel? That sounds awful. I'm not gonna do that. These loops are too big. If I push forward a little bit, I could have something like this. That doesn't really look good though. We need something here. Maybe it might be better if I just go with standard track for a little bit. Oh god, that came out of nowhere. Now hold on. I could go to the left. Oh yeah. That's gonna make people vomit everywhere. Now that I could burn off a little bit of seed, let's test that. That might be a little too many G's going on right there. Okay, go there. Heartline roll. God, that roll is brutal. Okay. Come around there, like get some G's from that. Wow, they actually make it over that. Holy shit. Oh, but that loop, they're not making it over. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Okay, I can't do that. That looks cool, but... Alright, it's just too big. This is all just too big. These are all just huge rolls. Is there no such thing as a sort of smallish roll? Something a bit more, palatable? I mean, I can affect the size, but not enough to make that not a problem. I could do an overbank turn. I wouldn't want that type of overbank turn, but can I do like a... That's just too far up. Alright. Doesn't look as good, but it kind of looks interesting. This is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna have to move some stuff around when I put this into the park. But, we'll make them think we're going to the end, but we're not quite just yet. But they are coming to the end. We get a few more turns. Pull it back here. I will let autocomplete. Well, I don't like that at all, autocomplete, if I'm gonna be completely honest. No, I didn't want that. God damn it. No, I actually didn't want that. Autocomplete did a shit job there. Did I just delete part of the station? I absolutely frickin' did. Nope. Okay, I didn't mind going to here. But, that's a bit more reasonable. Okay, only thing one left to do. Let's see if it makes it all the way to the end. And we can test G's, and then we can expand the cards to see how many trains it can going. I think I could add a couple parts to cover up for the what's it called? To add a second train. Man, that's so cool. Just gliding just above the water. Ooh. That helix might actually be a little bit too much. Let's find out. I think that helix may have to go. Alright. It gets all good on the test ratings, but let's see here. Heat map. Lateral G-force. Previous run data. 5 Gs! Well, it's not an illegal amount of Gs. Honestly, vertical G-force is a lot better than I thought, so. Alright. I think we have my design. Let's see here. Hawks Hunt. There we go. Oh my god. It is so expensive. For cave section. Nice, simple roller coaster. Alright, let's get back into the, let's go check out the, more standard park and see how difficult it would be to get, 25K. It's a lot more expensive, but I can always work the cave around it. I think I actually planned that out almost perfectly. Alright, how much would it be for me to take out? Wow, I couldn't actually get enough loans to be able to, so I'm gonna just have to chill and make money for a bit before I can add in our first park. How's everyone thinking? That's all good. Really great value. Bump that up. Overview. 7%, really good value. Not really worth it. Alright, they want more rides. We have the forested section of the park over here. I may be able to find some literal smaller rides to be able to work out here. I want something with more greens than yellows, which is just not. This could be another Professor Winter? What did I name him? Professor Winters. I could name this like the Christmas tree picker-upper. Something with better excitement. Might actually be the best I have for excitement. Yep, it totally is. Wow, that's sad. How much is this? 24,440. Alright. We'll wait a little time, I'll get enough to cover that. It's making money. It's a drain on money, but that's to be expected. That's a staff building. I don't care about staff's aesthetics right now. Still have a steady supply of people coming in for that. It's gonna be a long time before this is a classic ride, but we're gonna hold out for that. We're gonna try to avoid removing rides. I just like the idea of having everything where it is. If I make a decision, it's where it goes. I know. How are my staff feeling? Ooh. There we go. That should be a bit better. Okay. We have enough for the forge now. Let me pause. I should save up a little more so I have enough to at least buy a path. But I'm gonna continue on this way. Keep people flowing through the park. Okay. Well, I got a security officer after him, so hopefully the thefts will go down. I'll be able to work better on the thefts once I can, you know, afford to do something about them. Okay. Professor Winters Christmas tree picker. Pick's fine. Alright, well, the entrance. Well, the entrance almost immediately, considering we could just connect it to that path. And the, Actually, let me put the entrance on this side, put the exit on this side. So I could just go ahead, I could grab, Again, we're gonna keep it winding, because this will eventually be the Winter Forest section. Which will be home to another ride. Every section's gonna have a big roller coaster at some point. We'll have this one actually bank out a little bit in terms of being a queue path. So I can put some aesthetic decorations around, maybe have some more high-tech stuff, considering the Professor Winter lore. Alright, let's get a little scenery up. I don't have a lot to spend on scenery for this part, but that's fine. Let's keep bins up. In fact, do I have a bin near the exit of this ride? I have one really far away. Can I get one closer? I don't want people throwing up on the grassy path. There we go. And I can add in some alpine trees here. Again, this is going to be eventually a much more forested area. I know a lot of my sections have been forested without a lot of detail, but unfortunately, like, I'm going to have a section that will be like an alpine lodge and be filled with like bright lights and buildings. But unfortunately, until we get a touch more cash coming in, I can't really justify spending. I just physically don't have the money. I can't even afford one roller coaster. Alright, let's get this playing so I can start making money while I'm trying to set up scenery. Looks like some people are already starting to make their way. So what the hell does this thing even do? Alright, well, the rides broke down. We have a mechanic, he'll handle it. We're gonna continue. I'm gonna have to flatten out the terrain when I eventually do start trying to renovate this place more seriously. Oh, I can't afford anything. Ooh, money. Hello, people? Rides? Oh, right. Brain Twister's down. A mechanic? Wow, what if our rides goes down and I'm fucked. Monetarily. It also gets too many people in queues. Alright, that ride's back up. Hopefully more people will start coming to this further section of the park. How many people are on that goddamn bench? Jesus Christ. There we go. Money's back. Yeesh. Alright, there we go. How are we looking there? Are we at least an orange? I want to keep scenery at orange. I'll work on getting it higher once I have the money to afford like expensive animatronics. How's my staff looking? Not good. Alright, you get a raise. Be happier. Get trained. Get trained. Get trained. Get a raise. 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 It's hopefully that'll increase everyone's average happiness because they just got paid more. Seems like $8.50 may be the exact amount needed for what people say the amount should be for this ride. For better or for worse. I'm actually gonna hire... I hate to do this because I'm really not making enough money to really want to be hiring shit tons of people, but we need another janitor. Yeah, the problem is not a lot of people are coming here, but a lot of people... Dude, I cannot pay you anymore, Brooke Rodriguez. Alright, you're paid $100. If you aren't happy, then I don't know what to tell you. You're making $100 a second now. People on Snowdrifters. Looks like Brain Twister is coming back. And look, we're making cash. Dude, I've increased his pay so much. Fuck it. If you aren't happy now, I cannot fix you. Alright, you know what? If they're gonna be pissy... I can't pay you guys enough to warrant keeping you around because you're just gonna be jerks. So, sorry, you gotta go. Get to work immediately, please. Keep the place clean, please. Alright, look in here. Okay, really good value amount has increased. So we can bump up the price a little bit. Ah, what's the problem now? Yeah, it's declining by a little bit. Alright. I know there's not a lot of scenery in the park, but I can't really do much about that at the moment because there's not much money coming into the park to fix the scenery problem. We're gonna bump things up a little bit. How to make things more aesthetically pleasing without breaking bank and without putting down more fucking trees. Man, that ride going down really just kind of killed this ride a little bit. I need to bring people back over to this side of the park now. Too many guests are trying to use Go Soda 3? Well, unfortunately, there's nowhere else to try, so you live with what you got. All you guys get increased to that. And you know what? We'll bump up your pay too. It'll be nice. We're making enough money now where I can justify it. I can bump up the price of this one a little bit, try to get less people on this ride, get them going to other parts of the park, riding some of the other rides. So what the real complaint right now is just not enough going on. Well, let's see what we can research. First up, can I actually use my blueprint? Yes, all I need is money. That's good. We're gonna do research though. We may actually not be building the first park today. We'll see. Fuck it. Let's give them 1,000 a month. Just try to get them through as quick as possible. Professor Winter's Brain Twister is a really good value? Really? Oh. Okay. Sure thing. So thirst is becoming a problem. I could probably add a little drink shop around here somewhere. And that might actually be a good idea. It might actually turn out a little more profit, and I can get more use out of the staff center. Okay, I'll do that. Once again, not gonna decorate it. I need to save up money to get more rides in the park, and then I can worry about superficial decorating. I could... Ooh. This may actually work out well. I'm gonna make... And right next door... There we go. So people can use the restroom, toss out their drinks, and now they have a way to get drinks, and this can actually turn out profit as well. Which I will take. So that'll turn out a little bit of profit for very little issue. It's still a really good value. Everyone's actually doing pretty good staff-wise. So this has stopped being a really good value, thank God. Well, not thank God, I prefer to be making more money, but it usually means that I've gotten the right amount for this one. This ride always seems like it's breaking down, it gives me a panic attack every time. Maybe another thing here? No, you need to clean... Hey! You! Sorry, y'all have to sit next to the vomit. I have... janitors. I have no clue what the hell they're doing, but they're not here, unfortunately. How's our research coming? Okay. It's a really good value. Change more money for me. Yo, where the fuck are my janitors? Holy shit, guys. You have one job, to Janet. What's going on? What's going on? You need more upping? There you go. You can have more money. I'll make you guys happy. I'll even give you more training. I'll take the cash. Yeah, I know, but I can't hire more vendors because otherwise they just sit around and waste my money. I need that for rides. Oh, good. That's what we needed. One of our most popular rides to break down. Cool. Mechanic, please tell me you're nearby. Sky Ace. Okay. Start the next research and go. Where are my janitors? I'm actually getting annoyed now. You need more work. Better job. Well, you seem to be thrilled about the job, considering you're not doing your only work. Here. Screw it. Plop it down a third one. That should fix things. Clean. Go. So this line's about to get ridiculous. This is pretty much the perfect balance, because we fill up the queue with everyone paying full price immediately and not, you know, we don't have too long of a queue. This is actually a really nice ride. This one's a little long, but I think that one will go down as these rides go down. Plus, this ride ends really quickly, which is we get a high turnover. So the queue may be long, but it moves quickly. This ride, I'm a little worried about what's about to happen, considering Falcon's ride just went down, but it looks like it survived just fine. Dude, you are on the job. Dude, where's my security guard? Have another $5 an hour. You actually were doing good work. Alright. Have 42 people visit your hotels. I don't think I have any hotels, unfortunately. I could research hotels. I don't know if anyone would want to stay at a hotel in a park with very little stuff going on, but it'd be interesting. Could turn into good money, but I really would like to get our first roller coaster in. Because I think that would help a lot. Has this been turning in money? Ooh. Not crazy money, but considering it's a low running cost. I can't hire more vendors, they're too expensive. I guess I could hire one excess vendor. Just to be around when we need someone to vend. Okay. How much would it cost for me to, so that'd be equal 15,000, 20,000. So I need to get it to at least 10,000 before I can even consider getting a loan to make the roller coaster. Well, for now, I'm just gonna sit on the money, maybe increase scenery a little bit while I wait. There we go. Pretty good. Wow, this line got long. I'm actually gonna bump up the price of this one a little bit just to get people going on other rides a little bit. Okay. I'll just bump that up to straight 500. Let's get that done as soon as possible. I want to see about opening a hotel. I'll call it the Winter Lodge and put it in the forest area. I wonder if it would generate any money. Alright, let's see here. There you go. Not having a nice stat building kind of takes a bit. That's okay if they have a low workload. I'm not too concerned about that. Bump up the ticket price again, just trying to get less people on that and get them circling through the other rides. Let's see here. So the hotel's facility. That's it? I just have hotels now? Oh, okay. Wonder if they have any blueprinted hotels that I like. No. I may just take a standard hotel. It's a bit dull, but... like that, that's just... that would look better in the lodge section, I think. This actually isn't too bad. It's a little western for my look. I'd prefer not to design a new whole place. But people are gonna want... ugh. People are gonna want a nice hotel right off the get-go. I might just have it off the path over here. Just a little place. All yourselves. Just to give people a place to stay. And maybe me a little more income. I don't know if this is the best idea, but it's the one I'm going with. Oh, that's Q path. No, that's standard path. What path did I use for them? I use that path. I'll bring the terrain up to meet it. And eventually I'll add stuff to this path. This will just be like a little side hotel. It's not really going to be... this isn't really going to be part of the park. It's just going to be a little place. A, to complete the mission, and B, because I think it'll give me a little bit of cash. Which I would very much like. Just trying to make it not float. Oh, it looks a little snowed in. Smooth that out a little bit. Yeah. That's a little nicer. But can people get into that? Do I really have to do anything else with this? Well, apparently it has really good scenery. I don't even have to do anything. See if anyone uses it. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that was just, I guess, a money printer now. I guess no one was staying nearby. Too many guests at the vending machine? I can increase the quality of the vending machine easy. Let's see here. Well, hopefully that'll turn out money. Also, I just realized the music stopped. This is from the sequel game that I was considering playing but didn't end up. I may in the future. I may change my opinion on it. Okay. Let's get a few more trees around this one. Ooh. This was not supposed to feel as, like, claustrophobic. So I don't want to ruin the aesthetic by adding too much. we high enough now where I don't have to worry about this? Okay, 37. I'll take orange. Orange is good enough for me. Too many people were complaining about that. That's okay. I'll go ahead. Okay. That I wouldn't deal with immediately. Bump that up. We'll just go ahead and toss in a another pipe shot. Toss in another restroom because people usually have to pee right after, and I don't want them spending too much time peeing and not enough time riding my rides and spending their money. Again, that's all going to be more aesthetically pleasing eventually, but right now, I'm trying to save money. Need more bins? Alright. Guy wants more bins. That's the most reasonable thing to come out of the janitor's mouth. I like you, janitor, that suggested the bins. I can actually solve that issue. That is an issue that I can deal with without help. Holy shit. Is that hotel actually making a profit? Because it seems like there's a crap ton of people going into there. Plop down some more bins. We'll also toss in some benches, just for brevity's sake. I want to start making big things with this park, but I can't because money's a thing that I need. This is a nicer section of the park, so I can go back to nicer benches. So does this tell me how much this is making me? Oh, negative $195.28. Standard rooms are so cheap. No. Luxury rooms are so cheap. No. Okay. Hopefully that'll balance out the pricing issues. Oh my god, I'm at $7,000. When the hell did that happen? It's a really good value still. Bump it up to $11. And just like that, people no longer care about the ride. I need a little bit more than the amount to pay for the blueprint because I am going to have to edit it once I put it down to fix it up a little bit because I did not do it based on this location. Okay. I'm okay with people thinking it's alright. That is an acceptable point to be at with them. I'll just leave that for a minute because I think that's going to get changed up in terms of balance. Alright, standard rooms are too expensive. We'll drop it back to $45. Let's see where there is. Just trying to get this monetary balance out because right now it's costing me so much money, but it is keeping people in the park, so there may not be the most accurate amount of money. Okay, we're getting a lot more thieves. I'm gonna plop down another security guard, and I'm gonna toss in another janitor. Alright. So 5 to 21 months to pay back $1,000 loan. I could do that easy. With interest. Do that one. That one's a little more brutal. 18,000, 23,000. I need at least more than 10k before I can even think about that. Wow, this music is weird. Chief Beef's doing well. The soda store's gonna do less well because there's actually options outside of Chief Beef to do that one. Alright, let's see what people are saying about the hotel. Ooh, making money. They're right on the line. I'll drop them down to $1. Maybe that'll change things a little bit. Right now, I'm just waiting on money to go up. Getting my first roller coaster would definitely be a big deal. Is it worth it for me to get a restaurant? I think we could probably fit a restaurant right here. I think getting a restaurant would be a good idea. The hotel was really good for making money, so... Is this still a really good value? Yeah. Okay, this is weird. So I'm hoping if this most roller coasters in this game are cash cows. Once I get that roller coaster, the first two things I want to do is cave this in, fix the scenery all around this place, and put in the big mountain, and then I can really begin getting crazy with the place. Right now, I just kind of have to keep my staff happy and, you know, do my pay. Let's see if they have a pre-built. Sorry for me using prefabs. I'll have more customs to different areas, but for the basic places right now, I'm trying to get set up. Assuming there's one that looks good. If it looks too out of place, I'm not even gonna fucking look at it. Like, this is fine. Actually, this is great. This actually fits perfectly. Little cottage place. I don't even have to do a lot of effort to get it right. Money. All right. Well, let's see if people like the restaurant. I like this building. I don't like that hole. Why is there a hole down there? Hold on. Can I, like... Oops. I guess I can't fix that. That's upsetting. I don't want to fuck with the terrain too much and ruin everything. Yeah, no, that's gonna do what I'm gonna do. Alright, I'll just have to live with it. That sucks. Maybe we'll call it, like... Sinkhole Cafe. And we'll call this one Winter's Kiss Hotel, because it's like the start I know that doesn't sound like it makes sense, but I promise you it does. Alright, let's see. Are you still too cheap? Oh my god. Why would never tell an amusement park that their rides are too cheap? I want more choices. Add a burger. Let's just add the chief beef stuff. Actually, we have a chief beef across the way. Let's add hot dogs. Keep it simple. Added some other things on the menu. Keep it from being bland. Alright, alright. Trying to make sure this keeps making money. This was a cash cow for a while, then I thought I could fix the price and ruined it. So I gotta fix that now. I even know Brain Twister went down. Well, I'm glad I got fixed. You know what? $12.50. I don't mind. Give me more money. Yeah, you can see I'm watching that 10K mark. Trying to see if we can keep above it for long enough for me to justify it. Yeah, I don't know how this restaurant thing works. I'm hoping it'll start making money. God, this thing has still so many people. I'm gonna bump it up to $9. Screw it. Alright, well, I have 2 other vending machines, guys. Also, no one is at Cosmic Cow 1. Okay, well, that was scary as shit. I was not expecting that music to start, and it actually got me off guard. Alright, go back to 40. You go to 55. Let's just see if that gets more people in through the door. Because we were doing good, and then I increased the price too much, and it ruined everything. Alright, I think $12.50 is about where I have to stop with the really good value thing. Alright, too much stick. Is this making me any money, or is this just a drain? This feels like a drain. Nothing to choose from. Give you a whole separate menu. I don't know. Have pizza too. Yeah, that fixes shit. Let's just see if it's still too expensive. Alright, we're getting too many too intenses. As we get more people in, gentle rides become more, useful. Yo. Abe Simpson. I haven't been taking care of you guys. Abe, where you at? Abe, you've actually been doing a good job. So I have some more money. See if that relieves your stress. Okay, it made money. Thank fucking God. How are you doing? I had to wait for each month to be able to tell. Ooh. Are they still too expensive? $35.50. Come in. Spend money. Pay for shit. Oh, wow. That increased the amount of money coming in real fast. What the hell? Alright. I'm gonna save. If this goes bad, then I can revert save. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to make the ride. So I got 26,000 to work with. Let's see if I can actually afford to do this. Blueprint. Not my blueprints. Wow. I could not have planned that more perfectly. Maybe I could have. But you know what? It actually gives me room to put more stuff. Wow, I can't believe that worked out that well. Maybe I can move the whole thing over a little bit more. Oh. Oh. Oh my God, that is literally perfect. That is exactly what I wanted. I can't believe that worked out. I thought that was gonna go so badly. Holy crap. Okay. Well, I guess I own a roller coaster now. That's fucked up. First up, entrance will be here. Quick loading. Sit over here for quick unloading. And we're gonna go ahead and go paths. Grab. We'll give them a nice little tour around the lake. So eventually cut off and split into a new ride I haven't decided on. It'll be the last ride of the cave section. Might not even be a ride, might be a, I don't know, center or something. See, I haven't thought about it too much. Alright, I know roller coasters are always popular. Alright, I think that should be good. Okay. So first up, track color. It needs to look like the sky, so we're just gonna make it nice and bright and white. Keep it nice and bright. The train cars themselves, that's fine. I think 2 would be fine. I don't have an information booth, but eventually I'll have a priority pass. Okay. So we gotta test it. To ride it. Oops, should probably start it first. See how this goes. It's good having 2 cars, because then we can load people while the other ones wait. Oh, that's awesome. Literally perfect. Wait, is the other one already gone? Well, that's a bit worrying. I guess it times itself right. I ain't gonna complain. Boom! Hawk's Hunt. And we can use the last of our money to spruce it up a little bit. We'll eventually add a bunch of like special effects. I kind of want fish jumping out of the water when you fly over it or something along those lines. I don't know if they have that exactly, but something sort of to get attention. Maybe I'll find a bird for there. I'll have to look at the community page because they have a lot of cool stuff. But I do want it to feel more open. The front of the park is definitely more rural. Maybe not rural, but natural than the later half of the park is going to be. Alright, 30%. Alright, let's see how people receive this guy. How much do you have to cost to ride it? Probably needs to be a little bit higher than $10. So while they're coming, I'll go ahead and... So this may be risky, because now I'm playing with fire, because now I got the what's it called? I got loans out. I have a little bit of trouble here coming in. But we'll see. People gonna start coming. How many people are just gonna divert their path right after coming off of that ride? Yeah, we're definitely gonna get more people cycling through to this direction. Oop. Hey! That'll help with keeping me out of debt. Is this making money? This was making money at one point. And it still is. $4, but screw it. It keeps people happy. That's gonna be interesting. Moving normal speed again. Now let's look from this camera. Yeah. We're gonna see a lot of people start coming this direction. Alright. And what is guess perception? Really good value. Nope. Not for long. So we got people coming over here? Yeah, we got people coming. They're a bit slower than I thought they'd be. Oh. I'm up 37. I'll make this 45. This made money once, and then I somehow fucked it up so bad. I didn't even realize that someone quit. Whoops. Go ahead. Hire a new janitor. Alright, people need to start heading to the roller coaster because I literally just put myself in massive debt for the roller coaster. So let's get some people on the roller coaster, yeah? So people do still have to wait before going on, but we do immediately start boarding and launching as we get the other one up. And we can unload during that time, which helps a lot. Alright, so where's people's thoughts on this? $20 more cents. So once they reach the braking portion, they can load. That actually still has a decent turnover. Let's bump it up to $13. Let's see what people think. I'm still making money, so that's good. So am I actually paying my loans off? Hold on now. Oh shit, I am. Oh fuck it. I'm just gonna get that one out of the way. Still really good value. Bump it up. I wish I could have more carts. That's my only thing, is I wish I could have more cars. But I ain't gonna complain. See, but there's other options for Soda Gulpy. I'm not too concerned when Soda Gulpy runs out of money. Or runs out of vendors. Because I have people that do that for me. Alright. Have more people wanted this hotel? Has this become more popular? Alright, let's just leave that for a bit. Let's bump it up $1 and see how that affects things. Let's bump it up again. Oh man, that's filling up real fast. Bump it up even higher. Oh man. Bump it up to $15. I'll take more money. I ain't gonna complain. Helps me out a lot. Alright. Leave that for a few more minutes. Bump it up to 16 and see where that leaves it. I mean, guess the odds are positive. I can bump it up. Nah. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it for a little bit of time and see where that goes. Are you still, as long as it's at least a positive. What's people complain about? Rips. See if that'll turn out more profit. God, this ride, this is the, makes me think that we're having a constant breakdown ride. I don't know what that orange one was. People starting to finally catch on. They may be telling me something that's a really good value is why they're so expensive now. It still has a decent wait time, but getting people in line and ready to load is definitely helpful. And the fact that it's not chain lift. If it was chain lift, this would be unacceptable. But because it's a launch coaster, you know, once they reach there, boom, that's gone. They're already on their ride. These guys can get unloaded, and now we're pretty much cleared for them to load back up again. Yeah, I need to bump up the queue because when it's too cheap, queues get too long. As you can imagine, this is a popular one, which I'm very thankful for. First roller coaster was a success. Well, that's gonna push more people to the frickin' roller coaster, I'll tell you that. We'll just bump it up to $18 and see if that's too much. Wow, we lost a lot of money from this breaking down. That was our most profitable ride. Not good. And we're back in the green. Or a little bit. Mechanic, you working on this? Where is he? I need to hire another mechanic, I think, when I get the chance. Oh my god. My guy, no offense, could you pick up the pace? It's only my business you're fucking with here. Alright, we're back in green. Even without Professor Witch's Brain Twister, you know, generating. Wow, I can bump it up even further and they won't mind. Sheesh. I'll take that. Just bump up Snowdrifters one more time. It's still so freaking popular. How's this one? This is perfectly balanced, I think. We fill up the ride every time, but we're not overdoing it. Then again, I say while it's made only $25. I may need to start working on more stuff for this side of the park. I may work on a coaster for this side of the park, but it might be more tame. This has definitely drawn a lot of people back towards this way. am I doing on loans? Dude, once those loans are gone, I'm paying $1,250 for those loans a month. Holy shit, do you have any idea how much money we're about to make, boys? Okay, that's fine. That won't affect too much. That's not the worst thing in the world that's ever broken down. Not good, but I've had worse. Okay, I'm bumping it up another 50 cents. Screw it. Keeps the queue line down. Okay, so this is making profit again. I don't need to worry about that. How are you doing? Oh my god. Dude, I may have to get rid of this. This is just not doing what I need. Like, there's nothing else I could do to get people in and out, and it's just costing me so much. I'm gonna take just ribbon out. I just can't pay for that franchise fee anymore. Oh! Yeah, drinks would probably help. I'll toss in pretty much everything from Pip Shot. Wow, this music's awful. Thank you, composer. Awful wouldn't be good, but grading would probably be more accurate. Alright, let's see how staff are doing. I don't really have money to train them or pay them more, but... Yeah, I know I'm in the red again. I need to make my staff happy or this will be a problem. I know, but my loans are almost gone and then this money decrease won't be a thing anymore. Also, I can now pay $20.50 for this. I think I'll end it once I pay off my loans. I think that's where I'll call it for the day. God damn it, I just gave you a raise. Hey, I'm offering you 20 bucks more an hour. Yeah, but now I want to leave. Do better than your predecessor, whoever I just hired. $21 per ride. This music, I see, now I'm getting tired, and now this music's starting to freak me out a little bit. I could do it one more time up to, I think, 50, and I think that's when people will start complaining about how much it costs. But this went really well. This was the right call. If you could believe it, risking it all on the roller coaster, I think was the right call, because once those loans are gone, ooh boy, that money. If that roller coaster does really well, I'll add one more over here, and then I finally think I'll have enough where I can start prettying up some of this area and adding in, making it actually feel like a forest you're wandering through, adding lights and everything, street lights and animatronics and stuff of that nature. These are just money sinks right now. I guess no one really wants to go there because they could just go to the restaurant. Yeah, this is just not working. These two. You know what? I'm gonna drop them. I'm gonna get rid of these things. Because they're just not, no one's buying from them. Just not even worth it. Why am I going mental? Where how do I delete? Just gonna demolish them and see. Oh, that's gonna annoy the fuck out of me. I may end up putting it back, so I'll worry about that later. Oh my god, I have 1,000. What the hell? I almost have enough to pay off the first loan. There we go. We finally balanced that economically. And it's making good money. Wow, that's a lot of prestige. It's gonna be very interesting in the future. Dude, when this becomes a classic... pay out this loan. Oh crap. That had to happen right when I paid it back. Oh, could you have picked the worst time? I have to pretty up the staff rooms first things first. Much as I hate to say it. There, you're now making $100. Leave me alone. Okay, that'll help. Dude, once I start pumping money into scenery for this place, ooh boy. It's gonna be nice. So yeah, once I pay off that final loan, I think I'll be set to begin looking at potentially another coaster, because that went really well. Probably over here, and probably something, I think it's something low to the ground, another, I've always been partial to launch coasters, and considering that I think the two coasters here, like one of these coasters is going to be skiing themed, another one's going to be themed around like flying around a big mountain, and then I'm going to have a dual coaster over here. So I'll have 3 launches, 2 chains. I'm not a big lift fan. I prefer launch coasters. I find the lift to be a little boring and just stressful, in my own personal view. Look at that. Loans have been paid. Money is now made purely to me and whoever I have to pay, staff and electric bills, but I don't have loans to deal with anymore. Excellent. Good job, Hawks Hunt. You actually paid off your dues, along with everything else in the park, of course. So yeah, I think next we add one more ride here. That will complete the cave section. I think we'll have the cave section go from here. We may actually have a little outdoor section here, because I think the mountain will be here. And then, yeah, we'll, yeah, there, and then we'll look at maybe another coaster. It's hard to say, but wow, look at, we make money a lot faster once those loans are gone. But I think scenery is killing us now. Places like the restaurant are dying because of no scenery. No, this is making money at least. So I'll figure it out. Alright, I want to thank you all for joining us. We'll be continuing this next Saturday. This Monday will be the next episode of Fast Food Commercial Tier List. And then after that will be VHS Roulette. And thank you everyone on the VOD channel. I will talk to you all later.